knowledge is in the end based on acknowledgement. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the much-awaited award ceremony is now to begin. May I now call upon our chief guest for the morning, Shri Javed Usmani, Chief Secretary, Government of Uttar Pradesh, to please do the honors. Shri Javed Usmani, giving away the awards. We start with the awards to be given away to the best 3 village-level entrepreneurs or VLE category. The awardees are Sushri Ruxana Nahid from Kulpahad, Jaipur district, Mahoba. With 30,054 transactions, she represents CMS Computers. Sushri Ruxana Nahid, and she is being given an award and a laptop for her achievements. I would also invite the representative of CMS Computers to please come on stage. Sushri Ruxana Nahid, receiving the award and the laptop. And please put your hands together. With 30,054 transactions in the district Mahoba, she represents CMS Computers. That is the agency. And next is Shri Narendra Singh from Adhwapura, Kiravali, Achnera, Agra. With 20,755 transactions, he represents Vayam, the agency through which these transactions took place. I also request the official representative of Vayam to please come on the stage. This is Shri Narendra Singh. And we also have with us Shri Madan Singh from Sadat district, Gazipur. With 20,100 transactions, he represents Sehaj. This is Shri Madan Singh. And I also request the official representative of Sehaj to please come on the stage. Please encourage them all and congratulate them. And now, spurring the e-initiatives further ahead is once again our Honorable Chief Guest this morning, who shall now be launching the new website for the Department of Information Technology and Electronics, as also that of the IT Policy Implementation Unit.
Thank you.
And now I would like to request our chief guest, Shri Javed Usmani, to please launch the e-Gov magazine Uttar Pradesh exclusive edition. Edition. I also request Dr. Ravi Gupta to kindly come on the stage. Okay. Dr. Ravi Gupta, the Editor-in-Chief, eGov and CEO, ILETS Private Limited. The official launch of eGov magazine Uttar Pradesh exclusive edition. Wait, let the photo. And now I would like to invite Dr. Ravi Gupta onto the dais so that he can say a few words to us all. Please come.
I'm happy to announce as editor of eGov magazine a special issue on IT in Uttar Pradesh. It is having the best of the practices which are being implemented in ICT in the whole state, and it's an honor for eGov to have this special issue on this occasion of this mammoth event. Thank you so much.
Thanking Dr. Ravi Gupta. And once again, I would like to request our chief guest, Shri Javed Usmani, to please release Vigyan Yatra. This is a joint initiative by Intel and Government of Uttar Pradesh to improve student and teacher learning in digital literacy, science, maths, and education. And I also call upon Ms. Debjani Ghosh, Managing Director, Intel, to kindly come up and release Vigyan Yatra. Shri Javed Usmani ji and Ms. Debjani Ghosh, together releasing the Vigyan Yatra. A kind of a coffee table book which talks about the initiatives by Intel and the government of UP to improve student and teacher learning in digital literacy, science, maths, and education. Please put your hands together for the launch or release of this coffee table book, Vigyan Yatra. Thank you very much, everyone. And now I invite our chief guest, Shri Javed Usmani, to please come up and address us all. Please welcome Shri Javed Usmani.
My friend and colleague, Mr. Alok Ranjan, Infrastructure and Industrial Development Commissioner, UP, Mr. Rajiv Srivastav, Ms. Debjani Ghosh, Mr. Karan Bajwa, Mr. Ravi Swaminathan, Mr. Rajendra Kumar, my friends and colleagues, my friends from the press and media, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first take this opportunity to welcome the guests from the industry to Lucknow and to UP. No discussion on e-Uttar Pradesh can commence without first putting it in perspective with reference to Uttar Pradesh. the heartland of India, the largest state of India, with a population of more than 20 crore. Had it been a country, it would have been the 5th largest country in the world. After China, India, United States, Indonesia, Uttar Pradesh. It's that big a state. India cannot develop until UP develops. This is a self-evident truth that we all must understand. And today, the government of UP is engaged in the extremely challenging, extremely rewarding task of turning around UP. It's a very challenging task because it's a very large state with very large issues, and turning around a large state towards the path of development is akin to turning around an aircraft carrier. It takes time and it takes a large space to turn around. But rest assured, we will do it. One of the most important steps that was taken by the Honorable Chief Minister right in the beginning was to come up with what was called the agenda for development of the state, Pradesh ke Vikas ka agenda. The agenda for the development of the state was a collection, a listing of important development schemes, important development projects that were placed on priority by the government, published as a document, and transparently publicized. This was done last year for the year 2012-13, sometime in the month of August. So it was, the time available in the last year was not very much. But this year, for the year 2013-14, the agenda for the development of the state was published and notified and publicized on 31st March 2013, one day before the new year started. The idea was, here is a state government which is saying transparently and publicly that this is the list of schemes, this is the list of projects which we think are important for the development of the state. We will work hard to achieve these objectives. We are giving it to you in writing, right in the beginning of the year, and judge us on our achievement at the end of the year. To what extent have we been able to achieve these objectives? I don't think this kind of transparent exercise of laying down your objectives for the year, laying down your targets, laying down the list of schemes that you consider as top priority schemes right in the beginning of the year and making it a public document has been done by any state government. Not only that, the Honorable Chief Minister has held press conferences and will continue to do so to discuss the achievements in the agenda for development of the state. How much have we progressed in each of these? This has been discussed publicly in press conferences, the idea being that there should be a transparent monitoring of what the state government is doing to achieve the development goal and the development vision which the state government has laid down for itself. One great advantage of doing this exercise is that the attention of the government from top to the bottom remains focused on the development issues. Governance is a very complex phenomenon. I mean, it's a very complex exercise. Quite often, in the battle between the urgent and the important, the urgent keeps on winning and the important keeps on getting sidelined. It happens very often. It is only through an exercise like the agenda for development that the attention remains focused on the important. And we hope and we believe that this exercise will ensure that from the top to the bottom, the attention of the officers in the government of UP will remain focused on the developmental task. One of the key features, one of the very important features in the development agenda was an emphasis on shifting the economic development of Uttar Pradesh from agriculture to industry, from agriculture to rural-based industry as well as large industry. Without a meaningful shift of this kind, there is no way the state of UP will move forward. And therefore, right in the beginning, the Honorable Chief Minister emphasized that we must frame policies to ensure that UP becomes a preferred destination for investment in areas like industry, like food processing, like information technology, like alternative energy, etc. And in the year 2012-13, last year, the government of UP came out with 6 major policies in this area. We believe that these policies, over a period of time, will become the keystone around which investment in UP in various sectors will come. The first and the most important omnibus policy is the Infrastructure and Industrial Investment Policy 2012. But apart from that, there are several sectoral policies. There is a policy for inviting investment in solar energy. There is a policy for information technology. There is a policy for food processing industry, which is a very important sector for UP because UP is essentially an agricultural state and therefore food processing is the means through which investment linked with agriculture would come in. There is a policy for poultry industry. This is a very important but often ignored area. And just to drive home the point, the importance of this sector, poultry, was established when we learnt of the statistics that UP imports 1 crore eggs per day from various states of India. So that is the kind of market that is available for poultry industry in UP. 365 crore eggs per year. And I am happy to tell you that we have got a very good response to the poultry industry policy. So these policies were put in place last year, and I am very happy to inform you that we are getting a good response. Things are moving forward. And as the projects get set up, as investment comes in, as the experience of investors that, it is, UP is a welcoming place, you can come here, you can invest, you can grow in UP, and obviously the market is evident to everyone. As that experience settles in and the word spreads, we are sure that the turnaround will begin. IT is a very, very important and very critical element in our agenda for development. This is not only through whatever steps are being planned and worked out in the information technology department. That is there are many departmental initiatives which are being implemented by the department. The most important, the showpiece of which is the IT city Lucknow, which is about to be finalized. But IT as an element in almost all departmental activities has been very prominently included in the agenda for development. So whether it is the revenue department, only 2 days back I was reviewing the actions taken by the revenue department in ensuring the use of information technology in the revenue department. So whether it is the revenue department, whether it is the department of public works, whether it is the irrigation department, whether it is the rural development department or the urban development department, as was explained so nicely by Mr. Alok Ranjan. In almost all departments, information technology will play an important role, and we have embedded that in our agenda for development. So the use of information technology in providing services to the people of UP and ensuring that the quality of these services improve is an integral part of our overall vision for the development of UP that is being executed under the agenda for development. As I mentioned just now, we are determined to create an enabling policy environment which is the most vital element of an attractive business climate. The IT policy 2012 was formulated with this objective in mind, and along with the infrastructure and industrial investment policy 2012, it seeks to provide a robust growth platform for new and existing IT, ITES and BPO companies to invest in UP. Various kinds of incentives ranging from land and interest subsidy, 100% stamp duty exemption, interest-free loans have been announced through these policies. In addition, projects have been chalked out as envisioned in these policies, and these have elicited a highly favorable response from prospective investors. Noida and Greater Noida has for long been an attractive destination for IT companies. We have well-developed infrastructure in both these places for IT companies to grow and expand. But it is our belief that the NCR region, Noida and Greater Noida, while that should continue to grow, we must make it attractive for IT companies to move inwards, to come to other cities within UP, and it is towards that end that the IT city Lucknow project has been conceived. It is the heartland of UP, it is the capital of UP, and we are very keen that the IT industry finds Lucknow an attractive destination and comes and grows with Lucknow. The IT city project in Lucknow has already been granted SEZ status by the Government of India. And The bidding process for setting up an IT city in Lucknow is almost complete, and we shall very shortly be able to select an investor for setting up an IT city in Lucknow. We will follow that up by development of IT city projects in Agra and IT parks projects in other cities like Meerut and Allahabad. Our efforts for development of infrastructure are being dovetailed with strong governance and administrative reforms, which will deliver greater transparency and accountability swiftly and decisively. A key milestone in this direction is the e-governance initiative, which will help in bringing UP government closer to its citizens through technology. We are proud to have recorded a total number of 92 million e-transactions across a range of sectors, including issuance of various kinds of certificates, providing land record copies to the public distribution system, the transport department, etc. No discussion on information technology in UP can be completed without mentioning the laptop scheme. Much has been spoken about this scheme by the previous speakers. The only thing that I would like to say is that I believe that this scheme is a game changer. By providing laptops to 15 lakh students and by providing means to train them into the use of laptops is the single biggest step taken towards addressing the digital divide ever in the history of this world. This is the largest purchase order for purchase of laptops placed ever in the world. And the impact of this scheme, I believe, will be long-term and very deep. We are in discussion with Poverty Action Lab in MIT to conduct a scientific study of the impact of this scheme on the students who received this laptop. What was the advantage? What was the positive effect that resulted as a consequence of this very large distribution of laptops to the students? And I'm quite sure that the findings would establish that the vision behind this scheme was indeed noble, was indeed something that would change the state for the good. To conclude, I believe it is very important that our state taps into the evolving trends of global business to achieve its true potential as a player on the world stage. It is important to ensure that the benefits of convergence of various technologies trickle down to the bottom of the pyramid. I am sure we will take major steps towards strengthening UP's position as an information technology powerhouse in the times to come, and this would bring real and substantive prosperity to the people of the state. Thank you very much.
Thanking our Chief Guest this morning, Shri Javed Usmani, Chief Secretary, Government of Uttar Pradesh. And I now invite Shri G.S. Naveen Kumar, Special Secretary, Information Technology and Electronics, Government of the State, to kindly take the dais and propose the official vote of thanks. Please welcome Shri G.S. Naveen Kumar.
Welcome everyone. Today and tomorrow we will see the largest congregation of IT and ITers in Lucknow. And we have started this session with, it has been inaugurated by the Chief Secretary himself. I would thank Chief Secretary for showing his inspiring leadership and to happen. Every moment he used to ask us what is happening, and he has been behind this entire event all throughout. Thank you, sir. And I would also like to thank the Honorable IIDC. He has always been a pillar of strength. Whatever you have, any problem, he'll always used to solve us. Thank you so much, sir. And I also thank other distinguished guests on the stage for being here, taking out your precious time, and be a part of this IT revolution which is happening here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanking everyone. And now, may I please request our chief guest, Shri Javed Usmani, to kindly inaugurate the e-Uttar Pradesh Expo. We would request you to kindly move. We would request you to kindly move towards the e-Uttar Pradesh Expo and inaugurate it.